ABO Latest Update 100% verified. Cornea heavy checkmark, outer coat of eyeball covering the aqueous humor. Schlemm's canal heavy checkmark, drains the aqueous humor from the anterior chamber into the bloodstream. Aqueous humor heavy checkmark fluid found in anterior and posterior chamber, in front of the crystalline lens, which keeps cornea moist and maintains the pressure inside the eye. Anterior chamber heavy checkmark, the volume between the cornea and the iris. Posterior chamber heavy checkmark, the volume between the iris and the crystalline lens. Iris heavy checkmark regulates amount of light that enters the eye by changing the size of the pupil. Pupil heavy checkmark, central opening of iris where light enters the eye. Dilator muscle heavy checkmark, opens the pupil, allowing more light to enter. 1/3. Sphincter muscle heavy checkmark, closes the pupil, restricting the light that enters. Vitreous humor heavy checkmark, transparent, gelatinous material filling eyeball behind the crystalline lens. Cataract heavy checkmark is when the crystalline lens, its capsule, or both become blurry, causing loss of vision. Retina heavy checkmark, innermost part of the eye, formed of sensitive nerve elements and connected with the optic nerve. Macula heavy checkmark lays in the back of the retina and surrounds the fovea to give distinct vision. Fovea heavy checkmark, small depression on retina and is of the macula, used for acute vision. Choroid heavy checkmark gives nourishment to other parts of the eye and is found in between the sclera and retina. 2/3. Sclera, white part of the eye. Crystalline lens lays between the iris and vitreous humor. Has refractive power and focuses light on the retina. Ciliary body AOE creates aqueous humor fluid and allows crystalline lens to focus at different distances. What are the 5 layers of the cornea? Heavy checkmark, epithelium. Bowman's membrane. Stroma. Descemet's membrane. Endothelium. Epithelium heavy checkmark has the ability to regenerate quickly. Bowman's membrane heavy checkmark, a tough barrier which the epithelium rests. Powered by TCPDF, www.tcpdf.org. 3/3.